Hello everyone, Sheila back again. Welcome to my channel. You know, it's been about 10 degrees today, 10 or 11 degrees today, and I've just checked my phone and it says 9 degrees now. But it does not feel like 9 degrees. In fact, I felt actually cold. That's why I've got my little scarf around my neck. I think it's very windy today. That's probably what's making it feel colder. But I was at my knitting natter today. And still only 5 of us. I don't think there's ever going to be any more, and I think it's too out of the way, the place for anybody. So there was just the 5 of us, me and Molly, Shirley and Alison. Just showing each other what we've been knitting and a little bit of chatter. At least I got something finished today. I finished what I'm at the end of this row on this crochet. I'll tell you about the crochet after as well, what I'm doing. I'm on my last stitch. There's just the cast on row and I've went across the first row on it. So I'll just put that down. Yeah, I finished the little cardigan that I was doing. This is a 20-inch. And as everyone should know by now, I do all the knitting before I do any sewing, unless I have to do the sewing first. But that's what this one is. And everyone was after it. Says nobody's getting it. I says it's for someone has a name on it. That. And it's fastened on the little boy's side, this one. It's for a little boy. This is for Mavis. We'll probably be contacting Lucy because that's a granddaughter, and I think Lucy does all the messages for her, I think. So I'll probably get it sewn up tomorrow morning sometime, maybe able to post it tomorrow afternoon. It has a little collar, and I'd finished the collar. That was all I had to do on it when I went to knitting natter today. So I finished off the collar. So I just need to sew it up now and put the buttons on. That's why all those long bits are hanging off there. They end up getting in a tangle sometimes, but I like to leave all the long ends on for when I come to sew up, so I don't have to add any extra. Some people leave a little bit like that at the start when they cast off, and then they have to add wool to it, you know, when they come to sew up the pieces. Why not leave a long piece like that, and it'll probably go all the way up the sleeve? That's what I do anyway. So that one just wants sewing up. I may do a little bit later on tonight, but I prefer to do, it is only 5 o'clock now, but it has suddenly turned very dark. I think it's going to rain. I think darker than it should be. So I think it's going to rain. It is forecast for rain on the... It's a pity, you know, we've had a few dry days. Why does it have to rain and spoil it? So anyway, that one's finished. So as I finished that, I started on this. I'm going to do it's either a baby blanket or a lap blanket. I have 4 balls of this, so I'll see how far it goes. But I thought to myself at first, I think I'll knit the baby blanket because the yarn does go further in knitting than it does in crochet. But I had some large 8mm, it says 8mm, that's what the instruction says, and I've got some 8mm with cables, quite long. It's Chiago, I think, that are really long ones. So I thought I'll knit it instead, but you know, I gave up after just a few stitches. Just trying to cast the stitches on, and it just would not slide off the needles. And they are metal, like all the other circular ones I use, but I thought, I'm having trouble like that casting on. I'm probably going to have trouble like that knitting with it. It mustn't be very good to knit with this. Unless a certain kind of needles, I don't know, but I wasn't going to chance it. So it's getting crocheted. So I made a chain of 51. So, you know, you're working one for turning, you're working on 50. So I am going to go into the back loop when I'm crocheting it. Put it down, and it doesn't slide off the hook very well either, actually. I don't know what it is with it. What will I do with the front loop? So I'm going to go in the front loop, not the back loop. So I'm going to crochet into the front loop to maybe I think after it's slid up and down on the hook a few times, it'll get a bit smoother, I think. I think maybe the wool needs to polish the hook a little bit. It is a plastic hook, this one, but I like this hook for... But I'm using a 10mm hook because I've used a 10mm on these ones using this yarn before. And it will get done a lot quicker actually crocheting, because crochet is much quicker than knitting. But like I'm saying, I've been to my knitting natter today, and we all had our little bits, like the cardigan. That one I've just finished. That's off my chunky pattern. And Molly was knitting the same one. I've done a 20-inch, but she's doing a 24-inch. So we were doing the same one in white as well. She's doing white the same as what I was doing. And Shirley was doing I think she said it was a 16-inch, but we was doing the back and the two sides all together in one. And she had cut the yarn off. She had ready to divide the thing. She had cut the yarn off. And she was putting the stitches for the first side onto a needle. Getting another, a holder, a stitch holder. And then she took the stitches for the back onto the other needle and put the other stitches for the other front onto a stitch holder so she could knit the back. I say, Shirley, if you'd carried on with one of the fronts first, you wouldn't have had to cut the yarn off there. She's not as an accomplished knitter yet. She's only really just started knitting like cardigans and things. See, she should have asked before you did it, but she cut it off before I realised what she was doing. But you know, everybody learns by their mistakes. That's the way things are. And it was very busy on the A1 when I was going up to pick my friend Anne up. I was travelling along the A1, and there was someone in a little van in front of me. We were coming up to one of the slip roads, not the slip road I was taking, but he must have wanted that slip road and hadn't realised he was at it. And he slammed his brakes on in the middle of the A1, you know. Well, I was behind him. I was doing 60 miles an hour and I nearly went into the back of him. I had to slam my brakes on. And then he just up and went off the slip road. I say, what an idiot. You know, I don't usually swear, but I did that day. I was nearly touching him by the time my brakes screeched to a stop. And then after that, I started back on the road, up on the road again, and there was some other van thing in front of me, had two red lights on the back. I'm not sure what it actually means, but it was going very slow, and these two lights were going backwards and forwards like that all the time. Must have been slow travelling vehicle or something like that. And I couldn't get past it. I had two more slip roads to pass before I could get to mine. And I was stuck behind him doing about 25 miles an hour. there was that much traffic coming on, because they must have saw what was in front of me, and they were all overtaking and I couldn't get out because there was an awful lot of traffic on the road today, so that annoyed me. We were actually late for the knit and natter by the time, because when I came out of my estate, there was traffic lights and it was four-way traffic going this way and that way, and I must have just missed mine, and I had to wait till I went through the other three to come back to mine again so I could go, because I was going to the post office. If I hadn't been going to the post office, I wouldn't have went that way, because I turned left out of the estate. I would have just turned right and went on to the road that takes me to the A1. But I had to go to the post office first. So that was another time. So I left the house at 12:05, and that would have got me by the time I went to the post office. Came back again, because I had to come back on myself again after the post office to go to join the road that takes me up to the A1. By the time I got there, it took a lot longer than normal, and it should only have took me about 12:15. I should have been onto the A1 getting to my friends for 25 to 1. And then another 10 minutes up the road to pick Molly up and get to the knit and natter for 1 o'clock. Well, it was 1:10 when we got there today. We were late. Shirley was the only one there. When I was getting worried, I thought you weren't coming. I says, don't worry, I says, no fear of us not coming, Shirley. I says, if I didn't come, none of us three would be there. I says, Molly would be upset and Anne would be upset. So that was a pretty good afternoon, just chatting to everybody and what everybody else was knitting. And I think Alison, she was starting to knit hats for next Christmas, to build up a stock for next Christmas. Because I was looking at her and I says, when she was knitting a border and like a Santa's face on the bottom, and I says, are they Christmas hats you're doing? She said, a bit early. She said, I'm stocking me stock up now. I think, oh well, I says, everybody to their own, isn't it? I says, I don't build up stock. I says, I just knit things and sell them when I need to sell them, or when anybody wants to buy them. Like, I says, I very rarely manage to build any stock up anyway, because everybody keeps buying it off me. But I don't want to build stock up anyway. I just want to knit stuff and sell it anyway, which is what I'm doing. I'm just looking to see, I'm knitting, instead of the back loop, I'm crocheting on the front loop. So, and then I had to come home. On the way back, I knew I was going to call into a little shop. I forgot when I went to the post office, I wanted milk, bread. I didn't have any of those things, but it wasn't a shopping day. I was probably going to do my shopping tomorrow. But I thought I need some milk. I've got no milk left for my tea or coffee. And I forgot when I was in the post office to get some from there. So I say to my friends, I says, I'm going to drive all the way home. I'm going to go straight to the shop to get some milk. But I says, I'll bet you what you like, I'll drive all the way home into my garage and then realise I haven't called at the shop for milk. And I nearly did that. I was coming along the road and coming to the opening that goes into my estate, and I put the blinker on to turn that way, and I suddenly realised. And I think I confused somebody behind me, because I took the blinker off and kept on going. You probably called me a few things. So that was my day today. And I did a little bit. I haven't done much other crochet. That's the little thing I'm doing for over the armchair, the caddy thing. That's how much I've got done of that. And somebody I was suggesting how, you can see how it's curling at the corners and that. And someone suggested in a comment that it's probably because I may be using a smaller hook than I should be for the thickness of the wool, but I am not. This is double knitting, which recommends a 4mm hook, and I'm using a 450 hook. So it can't be that unless I need to use a 5mm hook for a. But it does curl, but it doesn't get it comes out as you get further on. It doesn't curl as much because it was like a corkscrew like that when I first started, but it's straightened out a little bit. But it won't matter because it's going to be flat against the side here, and when I've finished I'll be putting an edge all around it anyway, so that'll help to take some of the curl out. That'll be right down there when I start. When I get so much done, when I get done, I have 27 inches I think I have to do all together, all around the whole thing. I will be putting a pocket across the front as well. There isn't a pocket on the one I'm using as a guide on the front, so I can put my knitting patterns and things into it. Because mine is not for TV and things like that, it's for to do with knitting. So that's how much of that. I have done a little bit of it, but not much. Because I was too busy this morning to do any. I had to get things sorted to get out for my knitting, and I had to do what tidy up I had and then sort out any patterns that I had to post, because I had 1 or 2 patterns to post as well. And well, that was that. Put that hook back inside there so I don't lose it. But I think I'm going to do a little bit of this crochet, and then I think I'll cast on the stitches for the little cardigan that I'm going to do that goes with this hat. It'll be an 18-inch one, that's because I haven't wrote that out on the pattern yet for to put the hats onto the rosewood lace cardigans. I just thought I want to do some of this crochet, and I want to use up what I have of this sort of like chenille, I think that's what you call this type of wool. I think I want to use up some of these because it takes up quite a lot of space on my shelves. And I thought once I get this sorted and crocheted up, there'll be a bit more space on my shelves. But anyway, that's what I'm going to do, a bit of this, and I may do a bit of my own again tonight, so I haven't done any more of that. So thumbs up and subscribe, and I'll catch you all another time. So bye for now.